Hello and welcome. My name is Abby. This is Cookies and Crochet, and I have a great show for you today. Well, first of all, I wanted to say happy December 1st. We made it. It is officially December 1st, and I am so happy. And I've got a lot to share with you today. I have several finished objects. I have some in sewing. I have one in knit, and I have 4 in crochet. I hope you are having a wonderful day and getting ready for the this festive season. I am really excited about it. Praise the Lord, we made it. My family and I have been getting the tree set up, getting some various decorations out around the house. I filled out some Christmas cards. We had some hot cocoa and watched a few movies. So anyway, just really great time to be together with family and to celebrate making it through this year. And look, even Frida's ready. Look, can you see her? She's all tied up. Frida is in the festive season also. Good job, Frida. Very nice. She's ready to go to a party, seriously. Ready. Anybody wants to invite Frida to a party? She's ready. Okay. Okay, so let's get right into it. The first one I want to show you, because my last video I was working on it, I thought I would show this first. My finished ankle sock. And the yarn I use for this is the Nampara sock set from Biff Sugar Yarns. I shared about that in my last video. So this is this beautiful, I'll bring a close up here, this beautiful purples and violets and pinks and gray, and oh, it's just got beautiful speckles. It's got a little bit of blue in there. It's got some brown. It's just absolutely gorgeous. For the contrasting heel and toe, I used this lovely yarn from Dying to Knit from Michelle, and it is called Hay Bale, and it's got some beautiful speckles in it also, which I love. Let me get a close up there. Can you see the speckles? Oh, it's just gorgeous. I love, and it's got some cashmere in it, so it's very soft. I also did the two-tone heel just so you can see the detail of the spike single crochet. It is really beautiful. I love how it turned out. It took a little bit more work. Doing 2 colors every other row is a little bit more work, but it paid off in the end, and it fits my foot absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfectly it fits my foot, and that makes it so worth it. That just makes me so excited. So I went ahead and started the second one. I am not done with it yet, but I will go ahead and show you because I did a little something different. Are you surprised? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. So I decided to do the opposite. I decided to start off in the hay bale, and then I'm going to do the, I did the two-tone heel again, just because I love the detail, how it shows up. And I already did the gusset, and now I'm working on the foot, so I'll just have the toe left, and I will do the toe in that lovely purplish, I don't know how to describe it, violet, plum. It's just beautiful. I will do the toe in this dark color. I just think, oh, it's going to be beautiful. Just beautiful. So I'm really excited to finish that. So this is all the yarn I have left. Actually, I have other cakes, but I'm going to have to, this is all I have left. But anyway, this sock is so soft, and I really love, again, how you can see the speckles in the hay bale And that is exactly why I chose to do it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I just love that. Because you couldn't really see it too well in the other sock because it was just in the toe. But this one is going to show up very nicely, and I'm really excited about that. So that is a whip in crochet and a finished object. Okay. Let's see. Why don't I show you, while I'm on to that, let me show you another whip. And I have not shared about this because I haven't gotten too far on it, but oh, let me share the I almost said recipe. It's not a recipe, it's a pattern. But I've got recipes on my mind because I've been baking. But anyway, let me share with you the pattern for the, if I can find it. Now don't say, see, Abby, you're not ready again. No, I'm ready. I'm ready. I did. I set everything out here on my desk, and I put it all in nicely, and I even put the socks on the sock blockers. I am ready. I've got the yarn, everything. I am ready. It was just so much that I had to look for it. Okay, so the pattern I used for the ankle sock here, let me share with you really quick, is from this book. I Can't Believe I'm Crocheting Socks. Oops, sorry. And it is this ankle sock right here in the middle, the red one. And I found this book at Hobby Lobby. I couldn't remember, I'm sorry. Yes, Hobby Lobby, okay? All right. So we shared about that. Very, very good. So my next sock, my next work in progress is this. This is another sock. This is the cuff and this is the leg, and I think I'm down to the heel now. I'm going to start the heel flap, and I'm using this yarn. This is James C. Brett Harmony double knitting. So this yarn is let me see, 78% premium acrylic and 22% cotton, and I really like how because it's very, very soft, and because it has the cotton and acrylic, you can wash it, you know, throw it in the wash and dry it, and it won't shrink and it won't felt and all that, because I love the really nice, you know, superwash wools and all that, but I get tired of hand washing. So I have one pair of socks that I can just throw in the wash. So I was like, you know what, I want another pair. So I started this. Oh, and the colorway, sorry about that, is HY3. Sorry. That's super boring, isn't it? But it's really pretty. It's got like brown and beige and cream, and then it's got some like purple and blue and turquoise stripes. So I think it's really pretty. I like it. So yeah, there is that. So that is another whip. Let me show you. Oh, this is super exciting. Okay, I've never done this before. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, is 7. She has been asking and asking for a pair of socks, for me to crochet her a pair of socks. And I was a little nervous about crocheting children's socks just because they're smaller, and I thought maybe the shaping would be a little bit more difficult, and maybe getting it to fit right would be more difficult. So anyway, I had to actually put it off. But I finally decided I'm going to make her socks for Christmas. And it was supposed to be her Christmas present, but she's like, no, Mommy, I think I want them now. And I was like, okay. So I went ahead and let her have them. So she has been wearing them. So they're a little, you know, kind of fuzzy on the bottom because she's been running around. She's my firecracker. So anyway, but these, and I'm so excited because I've never, like I said, I've never made kid socks before. It was super easy. It went really fast because of course it's smaller, you know, and let me share with you the yarn I used. This is called Glory Days, and this is from Loops and Threads. I purchased it at Michael's, and it is, oops, let me see, it is 70% acrylic, 23% viscose from bamboo, and then 7% polyester, so I'll be able to wash it. Yeah, giving it to a child, you want to make sure that it's going to be able to be washed. But anyway, here are the socks. Aren't they cute? I just love them. I just love them. They're so cute. And they look so cute on her. And yeah, I really love them. They were super cute, super fun to make. And they went really fast. I think I made them in a weekend. Like, I started them on a Friday night and I finished them Sunday morning, something like that. I mean, they went really fast. And what I really liked about it is it uses a turned heel, which I have never done that before. Never done a turned heel in crochet. I have done an afterthought heel. I have done a heel flap, and I've done a, what's the other heel? Short row heel, crochet short row heel. I've done those three, never done a turned heel. So that was, and it's really easy. It really is easy. After I did the first sock, I was able to do the second one without even looking. I mean, it was really easy. So anyway, that is super exciting. So I'm going to make, my other daughter, who is 5, wants a pair also. So I'm going to be making another pair for her. So I've already got that started. Oh, let me share with you the pattern. Sorry about that. Hang on. So out of this book, Learn to Crochet Socks for the Family. This is the book I got from, I believe I got it at Michael's. And I'm using, I'll show you the picture of the pattern that I used. Like I said, it's really quick and easy. And they actually chose it. Now, I did not put the ruffle. There's a ruffle on these, if you can see. The white ruffle. I did not do the ruffle. I just did the main part of the sock. Yeah, and it was so funny when I was crocheting these because I let my girls pick out the yarn, you know, what colors they wanted. And as she was watching me make it up, you know, she saw. And then when it was done, she's like, "But Mommy, it's not the same as in the book." And I was like, "What do you mean it's not the same?" She's like, "The colors are not the same." And I was like, "Okay, I don't have that yarn." I said, "But it's still okay." Anyway, okay. So let me show you the second pair I started. Well, actually, I'm only on one. I've only got one for this, for my other daughter, and I am using this colorway. Oops. This is called Rosalita, and it's also Loops and Threads. I love this. I love these colors. It's a little bit different as in the coloring. I noticed in the other one the stripes, like it changed color more quickly, more often. I don't know how to say that, but this one is a more gradual color change. As you can see, it changes color more gradually. Like in my other one, you can see the color changes pretty quickly. And they're the same size sock because my daughter's my girl's feet are very similar in size. They're very similar. So anyway, but I love this. I love the this dark kind of plummy color, and then this teal and white kind of reminds me of spearmint, like the peppermints, you know, but the green and white, you know. So for Christmassy, that's perfect. And then I love this really dark, is that taupe or gray or something? This color right here. I really love that. But anyway, so I'm almost done with this. I just have to do the toe, and it's pretty much done. So, and then I can start the second one. But Yeah, I didn't want to put it on a sock blocker to show you because it's not done yet, and I need to try it on her foot still. But yeah, I love these socks. And the cuff is long enough they can fold it down if they want to. They could do that. But my daughter's been wearing it just like that. So, yay! So that's fun. I really enjoy that. And hopefully I can get it done and show you for the next video. I plan to. Alright. What is my next thing to share with you? Oh! Did I not share? I'm sorry. I did not share the pattern for this sock. I'm sorry. That pattern came out of this book, New Methods for Crochet Socks. And it is this sock right here, the purple, pink, and white one. It is just a basic sock, basic like crew sock. It's one of the first patterns I tried. I really like it. It's kind of one of those Old Faithful patterns. I know it by heart. I don't have to look at the book anymore. I just grab what yarn I want and I just do it. And this book I also got at Hobby Lobby. Yes. I think this is actually the first crochet sock book I picked up. I think this is the first one I found. So, yeah. Okay, let's move on. Shall we do knitting next? Let's do knitting. Because I have a surprise. I have a huge surprise. And you guys are not going to believe this. You guys are not going to believe this. I actually finished my knit sock. I actually finished my knit sock. Ah! And I am not happy with it. Okay, let me take that back. I'm happy with part of it. And there's other parts I'm really kind of, you know, that. Yeah. Okay. So I had, first of all, this yarn is the Malaburgo Diana. I love it. It's 100% superwash merino wool. It is super soft and I love the colors and it is just absolutely stunning. I really I really wish this sock would have turned out so I could use it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it just because. Okay, let's start with the good. The cuff turned out fine. When I weaved in my ends, somehow these came on the outside. I don't know how that happened, but that happened quite a bit. The heel flap and heel turn is fine. The foot is fine. No problems there. I did decide to add in a different color for the toe. And did every other row just for fun and to practice using 2 colors of yarn because I had never done that with knitting before. So I did that and it was fine, but I think the yarn I added in was just a little bit thinner than this one, so it wasn't too even. But then I seriously messed up on the Kitchener stitch closing up the toe. I don't know how I messed up. I followed the directions, but it turned out awful. Awful. Oh my. Okay, so that's what I'm not happy with. But I am happy that this time around, okay, I know my last sock, I know the heel turn was really messed up. This heel turn is I don't want to say perfect because I don't think anything is perfect, but except, well, the Lord. I'm not perfect. Nothing I do is perfect. But it turned out really, really good compared to my other one, okay? And the gusset, there was, in my other sock, there was a huge hole at the top of each side of the gusset. This time around, I did it fine. There was no hole. The cuff turned out okay, other than there were a few mistakes there, but you can't really tell. So, but yeah, I seriously messed up the Kitchener stitch. And then the other problem I had was under the foot. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Okay, I had what they call ladder stitch, where I wasn't pulling my stitches tight enough when I was going from the third DPN to the first DPN. It's on the back of the foot, on the under part of the foot, and I wasn't pulling the stitches tight enough, so I had a ladder, I think they're called ladder stitches, where it's opening. See, it kind of looks like a ladder. So anyway, when I was trying to weave in my ends, I had turned the sock inside out, and I was trying to weave the yarn ends there to cover up the ladder stitch. And this is what happened. This is what happened. I have no idea. I was so disgusted when I turned the sock inside out and saw that I'm like, okay, this sock is going to be hanging on a wall, and I'm not going to use this sock. I will keep it because the yarn is beautiful, and there were several things I did get right with this sock, but I'm not going to use this sock. I'm not going to wear it. But anyway, so there it is. And I don't know, I have not decided if I will make another one, because I still have this yarn. I haven't decided. That's still to be decided, to be determined. Okay. All right. Shall I move on to sewing now? I have 3 finished objects in sewing for you. And I am super excited about these things because I got snaps in the mail. I ordered some snaps, okay? Remember in my last video how I was talking about making those DPN cases, or cozies, or whatever they're called. Okay, and I told you I wanted to make them. Okay, well I did. And the first one I messed up on, so had to start over. But these are my DPN cases. Ah! And I put in these snaps. See these snaps? Now these are not the plastic snaps that were in the other ones. These are the metal snaps, and I'll show you. See? But I had purchased these from Children's Corner Store. It's a sewing shop down in Tennessee, and I found them. They have a channel here on YouTube, and they're on Instagram. But anyway, I found their shop, and they had not only the snaps, but they had the snap setter. So I got those really reasonable. The snaps were like $4, and the snap setter was like $11. So anyway, and it's really easy to use. I did mess up on the first one, but I got it right. So that's one DPN cozy that I made. The first one I had trouble. I got this one set of snaps was on backwards. The other set was not lined up, so it wouldn't snap. I kept it to remind myself how to do it. Okay, so this is my second DPN cozy. These are a little bit longer and not as tall. I think the next one I might want to make shorter or not as wide. Not as wide, but a little bit taller, I think. But I really like how they turned out. And I used a tutorial here on YouTube. I will link it down below. It is from Chasing Acorns. She did a wonderful job, and it was very well done. And see, there's the metal snaps, and I've got my DPNs in there. But yeah, you put the bottom part of the snap on the outside, and then you place it in the snap setter, and then place 2 things on top of it, and then you hammer it. It's really easy to do, actually. But it's just getting it in the right spot so it actually snaps. But I love it. I love it, and I'm gonna make a couple more, I think. And you do use the fusible fleece. That's the first time I've used the fusible fleece. So it makes it a little thick, so it's not just, gives it a little padding. It's not just 2 layers of material, because that's still a little bit thin, So anyway. Ooh. Okay, so my last finished object for sewing is, okay, I made another sock blocker bag because I have a set of sock blockers for the smaller sizes because I knew I wanted to make socks for my daughters eventually, so I needed a third one. So I have the metal ones here in the back, if you see them hanging on the wall. Those are size large, so I can make them for my husband. And then I have the medium, which are for me. My size feet are medium, and then the small ones, like I just showed you, those are for my daughters. And I purchased most of these sock blockers on the metal ones. I did order from Amazon, but the wooden ones I ordered off Etsy, a couple Etsy shops, and I will link them down below if you're interested. Ladies that hand make them, they're beautiful, well done, I love them. But anyway, so this is my third sock blocker bag. I used this lovely little ladybug material, made the strap. I used this lovely gray zipper. I love that. And where did I get this fabric from? I can't remember. And then I did add a pocket, of course, that matches the strap. And then I used this really pretty kind of peachy and red material. I thought that was really pretty. So, yeah, there you go. I'm trying to remember where I got the material. I can't remember. I think it was Hobby Lobby. I think so. I just buy those. I think they're called fat quarters. They're 18 by 21 squares, and that's what I use for these. So, and they come in sets that's like coordinated fabric. So, yeah. I just like to add, you know, throw different ones together and all. So, okay. I have a couple acquisitions. I know Vlogmas is starting. A lot of people are doing Vlogmas, so I know you have a lot of videos to watch. So, anyway, thank you for watching mine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So anyway, Joann's was having a very big sale because of Black Friday. I did not go there on Black Friday for many reasons. But anyway, so I did go in there though because they were having a lot of sales. And I happened to find this book. I have one of these Gooseberry Patch books, cookbooks, and it is for fall. Someone gave it to me, and I use it all the time. And it's not just like cookies and treats and snacks. It's got like soups, it's got sandwiches, it's got appetizers, it's got salads. But anyway, it's all themed for fall, like harvest, you know, so it has a lot of recipes with pumpkin and, you know, stuff like that. Well, anyway, I love that book, but it also gives some awesome ideas, you know, like decorative ideas and gift ideas and stuff like that, so it's all in one. Well, I found this, and it was like 30% off, and it's all about Christmas cookies. And my girls and I love to bake Christmas cookies, so I thought I'd pick this up, and I thought I would share that with you. So if, Gooseberry Patch, check them out. They are on YouTube, they are on Facebook, they are not on Instagram, but anyway, they've been making recipe books for quite a long time. Their recipes are really, really good, and it's two ladies, Vicky and Joanne. So they're really awesome. So I highly recommend them if you're interested at all. And there was one more. Oh, here it is. Okay, while I was at Joann's, I got another crochet sock book. I'll just give you guys a minute. Yeah. If you're scolding me, I know. Yes. I deserve it. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I had seen this book on Amazon, and it looked really interesting, but I really hadn't. I was like, you know. Well, anyway, when I was at Joann's, I happened to find it. It was $5. And it is by Abby Swanson. And it's got some really cute socks that I'm going to try. It's got some ankle socks. It's got some knee socks. It's got some tube socks. It's got leg warmers. It's got everything. And so anyway, and what I noticed, a lot of sock designers sometimes will use the really small crochet hooks and the really thin yarn, and that is really hard when you're first starting out. Well, it was for me anyway. This one, several of her patterns use thick yarn, like 3 or 4, which I think is easier to start out at. And it uses a bigger hook, like 4 or 5 millimeter hook. So that is what I was, and it goes faster. It goes faster. So anyway, that's why I really like this book. So check it out. I'll show you the back. Check it out if you're interested. Yeah, I think it's interesting. So, all right. I think that is all I have to share with you today. I would suggest that you stay tuned because although I'm not doing Vlogmas, I do have several Christmas sewing Christmas projects planned and in the works. And I'm not going to share them right now. I'm going to leave it a surprise. I have not started them yet, but I've already picked out the pattern. I've already watched the tutorial. I already have the supplies, and I'm going to get cracking on that. So I will be sharing my Christmas sewing projects with you as I do them, and then letting you know how I did it. Sharing the tutorial or sharing the pattern or where I got the fabric, stuff like that. So if you're interested at all in that, I still need to finish my other Christmas sock. This is still a lonely, all alone sock. I still haven't started the mate because I've been doing all these other things. But anyway, so watch out for that. I'm going to be sharing when I finish my other Christmas sock. So anyway, lots of fun Christmas things, and I'm still going to be doing the pie video. We're going to be, my brother's going to come back, and he's going to help me make a pecan pie. So we'll be doing that. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do that yet, but it is planned for this month at least. So lots of fun stuff. And I will try to talk. Frida will be making an appearance weekly. I don't know if she'll have anything to share. We'll give her the mic. Maybe she'll sing. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys, I've talked enough. God bless. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.